In every area of our human lives, new technologies are being used to improve how we do things within the shortest possible time. The military is definitely not being left out of these technological advancements, with modern weapons like submarines, tanks, rifles, and aircrafts greatly increasing the chances of winning a war. But what is the single most important gadget a soldier can use for his or her protection? The answer is certainly their uniforms.
All units, you are clear to engage.
So, today, we are going to look at some of the coolest, most powerful, and futuristic military uniforms around the world.
I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to deal with it.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
This video aims to give you a sneak peek of how the soldiers will look like. Welcome to another episode of Forever Green, and this time, we will be taking you through a list of the most advanced, most sophisticated military uniform. Number 1 will definitely blow your mind. Stick around. We've put together the most breathtaking and futuristic battlesuits in the world, some of which are
Get ready! 30 seconds to drop!
Future Force Warrior, FFW. The United States has long been regarded as one of the pioneers of warfare and weaponry advancement, and the Future Force Warrior is one of their many military projects. The Future Force Warrior is a project being carried out by the United States Military Department, which is also part of the Future Combat System Project, a principal modernization program initiated in 2003. The suit will have 4 basic components, which are the helmet, liquid body armor, warrior physiological monitoring system, and an exoskeleton, all of which combines to create a uniform that protects, informs, and enhances the abilities of anyone who wears it. The FFW goal is to create lightweight, durable, and impact-resistant battlesuits with the help of some technologies like nanotechnology, powered exoskeletons, and magnetorological fluid-based systems.
Main focus in science and technology is to reduce the physical burden imposed on soldiers.
Now, let's take a closer look at the features of each of the components. The helmet will have a voice-activated, drop-down screen that provides information to the soldier without putting down his or her weapon. Embedded in a pair of transparent glasses, the display will appear to the soldier as a 17-inch screen. Quite awesome, right? The screen will also display maps, real-time video provided by a forward-positioned team of scouts, satellites, or aircraft. The surrounding or fellow soldiers aren't the only things future warriors will know more about, but they will know more about their own physiological condition. The physiological subsystem of the suit lies against the soldier's skin. It contains sensors that monitor the soldier's core body temperature, heart rate, skin temperature, standing or sitting position, and hydration levels. The FFW will also have a 360-degree awareness and voice amplification feature, which will allow soldiers to detect other soldiers in front of them up to a few kilometers away, focus in on a particular sound, and amplify it, among other things. The suit will be powered by a 2 to 20 watts microturbine generator fueled by a liquid hydrocarbon. 10 ounces of this liquid hydrocarbon will be able to power the soldier's uniform for 6 days non-stop. This futuristic suit will feature a new breed of armor made from magnetorological fluids, MR, also known as liquid body armor, which will become hard as a rock at the push of a button by the soldier. The suit will also feature an exoskeleton, which, when combined with the nanobots on the suit, will give the soldier 300% more power. The new FFW suit will take human performance to unparalleled levels. Picture a platoon of soldiers wearing suits that turns a regular person into a real-life superhero. Onyx. The Lockheed Martin's Onyx is an exoskeleton system worn around the legs to improve the strength, endurance, and protect the wearer from strain injury. The exoskeleton is basically a robotic, motorized knee brace. Onyx has been proven to increase mobility and reduce the fatigue of its wearer. It simply reduces the amount of effort put into movement such as walking, climbing, or lifting a heavy object off the ground. How is this even possible, you might wonder? Well, Onyx conforms to the human body, and the sensors distributed on the exoskeleton reports direction, speed, and the angle of movement to a computer embedded in the exoskeleton, which in turn drives electromechanical actuators at the knees. The exoskeleton provides the right amount of torque at the right time to assist knee flexion and extension. The exoskeleton is powered by a battery that powers it for 8 hours straight without recharging.
So I think when this is used in operations, it keeps our troops safer because it makes them stronger and improves endurance.
The goal is to ultimately reduce the energy needed to cross terrain, kneel, squat, or jump. Its effect is most notable when ascending or descending stairs, or navigating inclined surfaces, such as the Afghan mountainsides and urban staircases. In conjunction with Lockheed Martin, the US Army is working round the clock to get these exoskeletons ready for use for their foot soldiers to go the extra mile while carrying mission-essential equipment and still have the freshness to accomplish their missions. Ratnik 3. United States military counterparts, Russia, are also developing a supersuit of their own at the University of Science and Technology in Moscow called the Ratnik 3, with Ratnik literally meaning warrior in English. The futuristic Ratnik 3 combat suit contains an array of armor and protective pieces from head to toe. It also features a lower body titanium framework built to give the soldier more stamina and strength. The helmet's screen displays medical, reconnaissance, target identifying, and a host of other information. It also comes with a watch. Although it is unclear if all the powers and capabilities claimed by Russia can operate efficiently and effectively in the Ratnik 3, the exoskeleton is proven to be bulletproof, explosion-proof, and fireproof by tests completed by the developers at the Central Research Institute. Now, let's take a closer look at its functionality. The helmet, which is probably the most crucial part of the Ratnik 3, is its display hub for most of the technology. The helmet is being designed to be as light as possible to support and not overstress the soldier's neck. The rest of the headgear is a mask and eyewear that is reinforced for less intense combat. The protective eyeglass is the display screen that houses thermal imaging, reconnaissance, health data, internal and external temperature, target information, and biological data. Inside of the helmet, there's also a breathing apparatus. The arms of the suit are the least technologically advanced, and for good reason. Too much gear will weigh the soldier's arms down and reduce his effectiveness. The only thing equipped on the arms is a nuclear blast-proof watch and shrapnel protection. The watch is practically indestructible and possesses a self-winding mechanism that will keep it accurate at all times, even in poor weather or combat. The torso is where the protection phase of the project comes in. A newly developed fabric makes the soldier invisible to infrared imaging by containing all the heat inside the suit. The proven and tested fully bulletproof vest protects much of the torso, with the underarm and bottom of the belly being the only weak links. The vest of the torso and its fabric are also flame and water resistant. They can function in very extreme weather conditions, between